An exclusive interview with Oprah Winfrey.
It's a pleasure to have you here, Oprah.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So there are a lot of things that people don't know about you. So let's start off with your childhood.
I was born in Kuskosko, Mississippi on January 29th, 1954. When I was born, I lived with my mother, Vernita, and my grandmother, Hattie Mae. My father was basically a stranger to me until I was 9.
What impact did your grandmother have on your life?
Oh, she is a huge reason I'm here today. She taught me how to read and write. She always encouraged me to talk and speak my opinion.
Where did your mother go?
She moved up to Milwaukee to get a job when I was 4. When I was 6, I moved up there to live with her, and then when I was 9, I moved in with my dad in Nashville.
So by the time you were 9, you had already moved 3 different times. How was living with your mother different than living with your father?
With my father and his wife, it was like an actual family. My mother didn't know how to raise me, and she didn't really have the means to do so.
When you were 9, that's when the sexual abuse began.
Yes.
How long did it last?
It lasted until I was 14, so 5 years. Because it was with different family members, it made it even more difficult to speak out. It was very hard, not only because of the abuse, but I also made poor decisions because of what was going on.
Like what?
I was very promiscuous with boys my age, and I tried to feel more loved.
And that is what led to your pregnancy at 14.
Yes.
What happened after that?
My baby passed away 2 weeks after I had him. After that, I was just focused on school. It was my way to escape from the situation.
Because of your experience with sexual abuse, you have encouraged girls to speak out about their own experiences. Your story has influenced them to communicate and heal. What are your thoughts on that?
I feel very proud to be able to have the ability to empower these girls and women. Communication is key to moving on and healing. I also feel that by sharing my story, I was able to reach out to a lot of women and help them through their own situations.
So at this point you're living with your father. What did he have to say about all of this?
He became very strict, which is what I needed. It was during this time that I learned what I wanted to do.
And what was that?
I wanted to be Barbara Walters.
Barbara Walters?
Yes.
Well, that's a very difficult task for a young black girl.
Yes, definitely. My first real experience with this came when I moved to Baltimore on my own for a job.
How old were you at this time?
I was 21.
And what was that experience like?
It was hard living on my own for the first time. I had missed being in Nashville.
What was that job like?
It was a job at a news station, and I definitely wasn't well received. They didn't like or appreciate a sarcastic black girl from the South.
Where did you think your career was going to go from there?
I thought there was no way I was going to get close to being Barbara Walters. I was so discouraged.
Oprah has overcome her difficult life circumstances to be the first black female talk show host in America. After struggling to make it into this industry, Oprah got her own talk show called The Oprah Winfrey Show in 1986. She continued with the show for 25 years. Then she created her own network in 2011, which is still successfully running today. Well, after that rough start, you were obviously able to prevail.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
You've had your own talk show, your own production company, your own charities, your own school in Africa, and now you have your own network.
I'm very lucky to have been able to do all of these things. I could not have done it alone.
You have encouraged so many people to give back and to help others. Your charity, Oprah's Christmas Kindness, is a program to give gifts to children in South Africa. Why did you create this organization?
There are so many children that aren't as lucky as many of the kids in America. These children in South Africa deserve to know people care about them, especially during the holiday season.
According to the autobiography Up Close Oprah Winfrey by Elaine Cooper, Oprah calls her experience with Oprah's Christmas kindness, quote, one of the greatest experiences of her life, end quote. She raised more than $7 million for this cause. She was able to purchase clothes, sporting goods, school supplies, and toys. She wanted girls to receive black dolls because most of them had never seen one before. Oprah opened the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls on December 6, 2002. This all-girls school educates 450 disadvantaged girls in South Africa. Oprah's goal is to educate them so they are able to change their lives as well as make a difference in the world. Along with helping children in Africa, Oprah has helped disadvantaged people in America as well. So I'm told you have a surprise for us.
Yes, follow me.
In 2004, Oprah and her staff specifically selected 276 audience members who were in need of a vehicle. This is known as Oprah's Car Giveaway.
Open your eyes and turn around. You all get cars. You get a car. You get a car. I feel very proud to be able to have the ability to empower these girls and women. Communication is key to moving on and healing.
Why are you laughing?
Because I was doing like hand.
Pull your life together.
I was like, communication is key. Look, it's me.